30 signs. Your partner doesn't love you anymore. Part 2. 3. He avoids you completely. Do you feel like you hardly see each other even though you live together? Well, this is more than just a coincidence. They're doing it deliberately, and it's one of the biggest signs that they no longer love you. They probably know your daily routine by now as well as your schedule, so they know exactly when you'll be back home. So, is it a coincidence that they're not there anymore? Clearly not. You shouldn't think of it as a coincidence. You should take it as a sign that they're intentionally avoiding you. You don't matter to them anymore, and they no longer find you interesting. The thing is, you can tell a lot about a person's feelings if you pay close attention to how they behave towards you. A true partner won't avoid you. Instead, they'll make an effort to include you in most of their activities. Of course, everyone needs their alone time. No one wants a clingy or needy person. But a partner has a bad habit of avoiding a woman when he no longer loves her, so she realizes it's over before he tells her. Men aren't vocal. Instead, they show their emotions through their behavior and actions. So, if you're spending less and less time together and they're avoiding you, then you should take it as a sign that they want you out of their life. 4. He's not involved in your life. A happy relationship means that partners do things together, or at least include each other in their activities. If you used to do a lot of things together, and now that seems like a distant memory, then your partner probably no longer loves you. It seems like they've given up on everything that interests you. They don't want to know what you're doing or where you're going because they simply don't care. They don't want to be involved in your life. Do they hate your hobbies? Suddenly, all your hobbies seem irrelevant to them, and the disregard for your interest is a sign that even you have become irrelevant to them. This is their way of saying they no longer love you. Most women think this is typical behavior for men, but it's not. This type of behavior is only associated with a man who no longer cares about his partner. If it seems like they're avoiding your friends, then know that they're trying to completely remove everything that reminds them of you from their life. You don't want to be in a relationship with a guy who doesn't appreciate you. Sometimes, men aren't brave enough to tell you to your face that they no longer need you. Think about it. When was the last time your partner made an effort to do something special with you? 5. Suddenly, he needs a lot of space in the relationship. It's true what people say that men need space in their relationship. And there are many reasons for that. It's completely normal for a guy to withdraw from time to time and take some space in a relationship. You shouldn't worry too much about it. Instead, give him the space he needs. You probably need it too, but you're too afraid to admit it. However, when does it stop being normal? Well, if he's been distant for way too long, and you're wondering whether or not he wants to be in a relationship with you anymore, then it's no longer normal. And I'm not talking about a few hours or days. If you thought you were in a serious relationship, and he's distanced himself from you and decided not to come back for a while, then you should take it as a sign that your partner no longer wants to be with you. He shouldn't have to think too much about it. He should know what he feels for you. However, if it seems like he's been withdrawn for several weeks, then you have the right to ask him what's wrong. You have the right to know what's going on in his head.